Okay, so here is the beginning of my LiDAR system, and we got a lot to go through, and I have a lot that's very, very wrong on this setup. Um, okay, so there is a camera from the Wiimote, and then here is a $3 dollar store laser, which has absolutely no power and no range. Because of the limited range, the distance that the laser is from the camera here is way too long. It's all arcy and the proportions are completely not right. I'm doing no math whatsoever on the triangulation. I'm using the raw data from the camera as the red dot in the camera moves in the field of the view of the camera. I'm using that raw data, the X, Y, or just X actually, to determine my distance. So nothing's to scale, nothing's proportionate. Paper tubes, you can see that one's being scanned right now. That data is going to this little blue Smurf here via Bluetooth to that guy right there. And I can't tell you how nice it is to open up a folder and find old code that you wrote a long time ago that still works and is brilliant. I'd like to thank Rick and a couple others I can't remember, I'll mention in the post, but he helped me tremendously with writing this code and wrote some of it, if not a lot of it. So here's our scan. Here are the infinities, obviously, and then there's the big paper tube, and there are the two smaller paper tubes, and you can actually see the curve of the tube. It's that accurate. And I have adjusted nothing. I've not tried to get any range out of this. I mean, you can see how close we are. I haven't adjusted a single thing. I mean, here, I'll show you. This is the head on Gilligan's project right here, and I had these arms, and they had little fittings on them. So I just drilled 2 holes. So that's as quick as I could be. The bottom line is I'm trying to emphasize the fact that I have done nothing correct here, and it totally works. I mean, that's just ridiculously awesome. And within this code, I have already coded where if it finds a great change in distance, it can see that as an edge. It can determine paths between edges. It can determine how wide paths are, if it can fit, etc., etc. I've coded all of that. All the navigation is in there. The only problem was I couldn't get this accuracy using sonar because they're too wide. And now with the laser, I'm getting accuracy down to, well, what's the diameter of this tube? This tube right now that's being scanned, there's my hand, so it's, well, here, I'll do this proportionally. I'll put my hand on it so you can actually see. It's three fingers wide. So, and that's showing up as that right there. And that's just so cool. I just can't get over this. It's been scanning this all night. Oh, that's another thing too, is it scanned this particular thing. Oh, see, that's where I just bumped the tube right there. It's been scanning this all night. 20 minutes, half an hour maybe, doing this particular scan. And I mean, you don't see any scragglies anywhere. It's scanning the exact same thing over and over and over and over and over with no discrepancies. It's just so cool. So I can't wait until I get everything adjusted and my new laser and the right size arm and actually do some math on this. But that right there, that is cool. Ding!